What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. Here are our chickens feasting on some food scraps. Folks, anyone who tells you that chickens, that they're vegetarians, well, they're misinformed, okay? Chickens are omnivores, and I highly encourage that you feed them food scraps that are a combination of plant-based materials, grains, seeds, leafy greens, and also meat. These chickens have digestive systems that are efficient and they can digest all of this stuff. Chickens are very good, for the most part, of knowing what they can eat. The lemons, for example, they're probably not going to eat those, okay? And that's fine, because if you've watched our previous videos, chickens play a big role in our composting system. Everything they don't eat becomes part of this bedding, okay, this litter rather, and it becomes compost. We take all this out, we clean it out, put it into the compost pile, and it's full because of the full of nutrients, a broad nutritional profile, lots of different vitamins and minerals for our plants. And that is because we have lots of soil microbiology, lots of microbiology present in our compost pile, and we add things to encourage different microbiology to flourish, okay? And it also has a broad nutritional profile because of the variety of things that we add, okay? Different types of wood shavings, different twigs, sticks, leaves, any food scraps that these chickens don't eat, including bones. That's right, bones. Bones contain phosphorus, calcium, different minerals, which are really great for your compost. Now, they can take a long time to break down and release the nutrients into your soil and into your compost and then into your soil, but you got to start sometime, okay? Everything, including animal fats, okay? Oil, leftover grease, as long as it's not seed oils and any of that type of garbage, you want to stay away from that. That's not good for humans, and it's also not good for animals, okay? Never feed your chickens coffee grounds. That includes used coffee grounds. Maybe that's obvious. And never feed them chocolate because they can't handle the caffeine, I believe also the theobromine, and it can actually kill your chickens. For the most part, besides that, I give them their choice of chicken buffet, and they pick out what they want. Here we've got lemons. I see some onion peels, some rice. There's a can of peas that I put in there. There's some chicken scraps. And yeah, some people don't like to feed chicken to chickens and pork to pigs and all that. I get that. I did that for a while. I just would not feed chickens chicken and pork to pigs, our pigs. However, you do your research. It's not only fine for them, it's arguably good for them. Remember, chicken has all of the nutrition needed to build a chicken. So leftover eggs. If you don't eat all of your eggs, maybe an egg doesn't look as good, maybe it's cracked, maybe like I left some eggs out the other day, they got frozen because I didn't bring them inside. Those are great for your chickens, also your pigs, and it's just great for them. Now remember, again, eggs and chicken meat, that's what chickens are made of. It gives them all the nutrition they need to thrive. If you look at our chickens, look at how healthy they are. Look at how shiny and how shiny their feathers are, okay? Now look at them, just working on those, picking those bones clean. And now they're gonna pick everything clean, so there's gonna be no smell as long as I'm adding enough carbon to soak up the nitrogenous waste, which is, I believe, ammonia, possibly uric acid and urea as well, I believe. And that soaks it up, that covers it up, and you're getting a nice, good carbon and nitrogen mix to start your compost or add to your compost. Folks, if you're not using your animals in multiple ways, you're missing a huge part of homesteading. You're missing a big part of connecting those dots into a big circle, and you're missing a big part of self-sufficiency, okay? We don't waste. We keep things out of the landfill, okay? Hey, less fuel being used by those garbage trucks, okay? Because they're carrying less weight to bring into the landfill. And we're building our topsoil. We're getting organic matter and compost for our container growing, our in-ground growing. And it's just really just making our whole ecosystem on our property better. So our property is, I think, a lot healthier in the approximate 5 years that we've been here than when we first got here. We let the property grow wild, okay? We didn't have a lawnmower, so we couldn't mow it anyway. But even if I did, I think I would have let most of the property grow wild for some time to build the topsoil. These chickens, if you have them outside, they're going to till the ground. They're going to eat the vegetation, which is very good for chickens, okay? It's something that's good for their diet, and I believe it also helps them produce vitamin K2, I believe, or vitamin K, I think it's K2. And it's just really great to give them access to a variety of different foods. When you feed your chickens the same feed over and over again, if that feed is missing a nutrient or nutrients, including like a mineral or trace mineral, then your chickens might not lay as many eggs. Our chickens have access to lots of different nutrition, and we feed them the food scraps first because we want them to use that. And by doing that, they're getting whole foods, just like with humans. It's important for us to eat whole foods, okay? Lots of great animal proteins and fats. And then if you're also eating vegetables and plant matter, okay, that's good in some or limited quantities for humans, as long as you're eating high quality things, okay? And then it also saves us on feed. By giving them the scraps, this might be enough for them to all be full and lay some eggs. I'm turning food, quote unquote, waste into fresh, nutritionally dense, high quality, fresh eggs, okay? Fresh is best. Can't beat fresh, folks. Nutrients become less bioavailable over time. They degrade. They lose. Foods lose nutrition as they age. Eggs in the stores, they could be 60 days old, give or take, okay? By the time you even buy them, we eat our eggs within like a week or so, all right? And that means that it's going to have as much of that nutrition as possible because it's not losing the nutrition, okay? And that goes with gardening as well, like things like vitamin C, for example. They degrade over time. Water-soluble vitamins, they just disappear, essentially. They're just not there for you. So eat your stuff fresh. Now, we don't even have to give our chickens much of the feed. So the feed is just kind of like when we don't have food scraps. And it also, I like the feed sometimes because it has vitamins added. Just like with human food. The quality of those vitamins, totally questionable. Probably garbage, okay, synthetic or whatever. But at least I'm giving them a complete mineral, a vitamin supplement, if you will. And that's kind of how I look at the feed. So food scraps first, and then use your feed as a kind of a supplement to your food scraps. If you find that your chickens are not laying consistently, they're not laying as much as you would like, as you think that rather they're capable of, because you can want a whole bunch of eggs, but it really depends on the breed, time of year, access to light, different factors, their feed. But if you find they're not laying as much as you think they could be, try switching up your feed and try giving them calorically dense food scraps, a variety, animal proteins, animal fats, different plant matter, grains, seeds, nuts, all of that stuff. And your chickens will be, I mean, as you can see, they seem like they're, I don't know if I can tell if they're happy or not, but they seem really focused on this food, okay? So I hope you folks are all well. I hope this gave you some information, things to consider, perhaps reminded you of a thing or things that you should be doing when it comes to raising your chickens. Please subscribe. If you like videos like this, homesteading videos, videos about prepping, self-sufficiency, cooking, just a holistic lifestyle in general, okay? Serving the Lord, please subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, get involved in the comments below. We really appreciate it. Take care, everybody.